Hi, my name is Megan Willson, and I grew up at this church. I have run the halls, and I've sat in these pews since I was a child. I was dedicated here, and I was baptized here. But when I look back on my time at Wilshire, I am most thankful that I got to be a part of this youth group. I've always been the kind of person that feels my feelings really big. When you watch the news, it isn't hard to see that the world can feel big and dark and scary sometimes. Growing up, and still in my adulthood, I go through times of finding it hard to see the light of God in the world around me. So, when I thought back on memories that I could share of why this place is important to me, it wasn't so much a specific story as much as a tradition that I've gotten to be a part of for many years. If you have been a youth or had the privilege to sponsor youth camp, you know it is the best week of the year. Everyone in these front pews is nodding with me. I felt that way when I was 15. I still feel that way at 30. Camp is just the best for so many reasons, but some of my favorite, personally, come last thing every night. After worship and night activities and all the fun of the day, we have a tradition called Vespers. Vespers is a time to come together and close our day with some peace, some prayer, and some singing together outside under the stars. Vespers has been something that has held a special place in my heart since I was a youth. I remember one specific Vespers from when I was a senior in high school. My senior camp was a little not quite the normal because we were at the beach, which was great, but it meant that we were surrounded by more people than our normal camp setting. But even in the midst of other people, we sat together and we put our feet in the baby pool of our condo and we sang. The feeling of peace, even surrounded by a busy world, is something that I can still feel to this day. I also count myself very lucky to have memories of Vespers as an adult, as I still go to camp as a sponsor. Last year, I remember walking to Vespers and sitting down next to Megan Willson and Felix Guthrie. Before Darren got there, we were laying down and we were looking up at the stars, and Felix was trying really, really hard to show Evelyn and I a constellation that we were just not seeing. Like, he was trying so hard. Sorry, Felix. So Darren got there, and we did our normal Vespers until we got to the song Stars. Stars is a Vespers staple, and I believe Timothy's favorite song, as well as many of us. So while we were singing Stars, this time we all laid down to peer up at the stars around us. And at some point, Felix leaned over and whispered, "Never mind, it wasn't over there, it's over there, I'll show you later." Right, which may or may not have then just caused Evelyn and I to giggle through the whole rest of the song. Laying there in the quiet of nature, under the beauty of the stars, surrounded by people that I love, and laughing together, I was reminded of the light in the world. Time after time, this place, this group, shows me the light in the world, the goodness in the world, the God in the world. So, as we will sing together, I've got nothing of my own to give to you, but this light that shines on me, it shines on you, and makes everything beautiful again.